I will eat my words and say that I'm glad that I have acquired this disc. What's up, guys? It's Bobby here with Absolute Disc Golf, and it is cold outside today, but I am going to be testing out the tilt for you guys. I'm really excited to see how overstable it actually is. I'm ready to laugh. Let's say that. I think it'll be funny. So I brought out the rest of my bag, and I'm going to be comparing it with the Justice and the Boss. Basically my two most overstable discs that I have, other than the Zones, which are putters. So we're going to start. I think I'm just going to go like, I just want to release them flat, backhand flat. I'll do a couple, Anheuser, Heiser, switch to forehand, but I think throwing all three of them will give an interesting comparison into how overstable the tilt actually is. All right, so let's get into it.
Yep,
so I'm going to start out. I'm going to start by throwing the Boss, just flat release. Should go circa 350-ish. We'll see. It's snowy, it's slick. No turn at all. Solid rip, all things considered. And I'll throw the Justice, which is already wet because I set it in snow. This thing was funny to me when I first got it because it was just so overstable. And I've beaten it in a little bit so it gets like a little hint of turn. And now the man of the hour, the tilt. I'm ready to see him just dive into the ground. It doesn't even try to fly. The tilt is the disc that does not want to actually fly. That was ludicrous. All right, so now I'm gonna be hucking them back that way, going Anheuser, and see if I can get the tilt to actually fly a little bit. Starting with the Boss first for comparison. A good rip, very slick. Nice little skip at the end. Oh. You can hear the smack of the water coming out of my hand. I don't even know how much I should try to put it on. Like, should I just try and throw a roller with it? I'll do that. Any other disc, that was gonna be a roller. It did not look like it came out of my hand like this, but it did, and it instantly dove. It turned into a roller in the other direction. It landed like that, face down, and it just pushed forward. That is unlike any disc we've ever seen before. That's sick. And now, standard tilt Heiser shot. It turns vertical. Look at the roll. It lands and it bounces. That's so weird. All right, now I think it's time for a couple flex forehands, see what we can do. So I should probably put in perspective. My backhand tops out at about 400 feet, 450 if the wind's right. My forehand, on the other hand, is about 300 feet, so that'll just give you guys more of an idea of what you guys could be looking at based on how far you throw. So I'll start with the Boss. I'm going to do flex forehand, and then I want to do overhand because I'm really excited to see hammers and thumbers coming out of this guy. Oh. I want to say that was the flex. It slipped out of my hand, and there was just nothing I could do. I'll make it better with this one. The amount of off-axis torque that came out of my hand on, it was wobbling pretty much like that, and yet it didn't flip at all. It's a special disc, let's just put it that way. Okay, changing gears, overhand shots. I'll throw a couple of hammers, and we'll see. The tilt should theoretically go far on an overhand because overstable goes further, but at this point, I don't know what to expect from it. Here's the Boss first. classic flip, roll. Nothing too crazy there. That's the shot. I think we found the tilt shot. Just throw it straight up and down on either a tomahawk, or if you want to call that just a disgustingly Anheusered forehand, and just have it roll straight. I think it's no question that this is probably the most overstable disc of all time. And so I've got to do the token upside down shot. I made fun of it, but I want to see if I can actually get it to fly. Because honestly, that's such a weird, slippery grip. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh my gosh. It jumped the bleachers on the skip. In conclusion, the tilt is a disc that doesn't seem to want to be one. And that's what makes it special. It's completely unique, like Simon kept saying, and you're not going to find another flight like it out on the market. And even though you're not going to be using it on every hole, it's not going to be a workhorse disc, I think there's still a case to be made to put it in your bag just for wild Anheuser shots or crazy vertical forehand rollers. Just a brilliant disc in my opinion. I will eat my words and say that I'm glad that I have acquired this disc. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.